Most creators use AI like a toy. They ask ChatGPT to write a viral script, it spits out a robotic mess, and then they say that AI is useless. If you treat AI like an intern, you get intern-level work, but if you treat it like a specialist and give it the right data, it can save you thousands of dollars and hours of frustration. I have been experimenting with some advanced workflows that go beyond just writing titles. I'm talking about finding stories that hook viewers, fixing older videos that are dying, and rewriting your script so they actually sound human. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 specific AI protocols that I use to run my faceless YouTube channels. Let's start with the problem that we all have, the graveyard. We all have those videos in our analytics that are flat-lined. You spent weeks making them, the editing is nice, the content is solid, but the click-through rate is non-existent. The video is dead. Usually you can't change the video itself, you can't go back and just reshoot the whole video, but you can change the packaging. The problem is what they call creator blindness. You are too close to the content. You know too much about the video, so you write the titles that describe the topic instead of pitching the value. Most people try to fix this by asking ChatGPT write 10 exciting titles for a video about coffee. The AI doesn't know your specific angle, so it spits out generic trash like everything you need to know about coffee. You need to use context injection. You need to feed the AI the exact promise you made in the video. I copy my entire video introduction, the first 60 seconds, and I paste it into GPT. I have a YouTube video with the following transcript for the introduction. The video is currently underperforming with a low click-through rate. I need you to act as a viral title expert. Write me 20 dramatic high curiosity titles under 50 characters that perfectly match the promise made in this intro. Do not use clickbait that isn't true. Focus on the curiosity gap. What does the viewer gain by clicking? Here's the transcript. When I did this for an old video, the results were promising. It didn't just give me random ideas. It pulled specific phrases from my script that I had forgotten about and turned them into titles. I changed one title based on this output and the video started getting views again after 6 months. Now let's talk about retention. We know that good storytelling is #1 hack for keeping people watching. If you look at the biggest channels, they don't just give advice, they wrap that advice in a narrative. But here is the problem. Finding a good story is a nightmare. Let's say that you are making a video about the importance of pivoting in business. You want to prove that changing direction is good. You could just say don't be afraid to change directions. But that is a boring advice. Nobody listens to that advice. They listen to proof. You need a historical example. Normally you would spend 3 hours on Google trying to find a biography of a famous person. Instead I use the Story Hunter protocol. I treat GPT like a research librarian. I use this prompt. I'm making a video about business pivots. I need a true compelling historical story that proves the power of changing direction. Do not give me common examples like YouTube starting as a dating site. I need an obscure high-stakes story with a surprising twist. Focus on the emotional low point before the success. In seconds it's going to spit out a story I had never heard of. Maybe how Nintendo started as a playing card company 200 years ago and almost went bankrupt multiple times before switching to video games. So you have the story, but you have a new problem. You aren't a professional screenwriter. When you try to write the script, it sounds like a history textbook. In 1998, Yamauchi founded Nintendo. Boring. Click off. You need drama, you need stakes. This is where the narrative architect protocol comes in. I take the drive facts that AI gave me in the previous step and I paste them back into the AI. I use this prompt, act as an Oscar-winning screenwriter. Rewrite this historical summary into a short, engaging script segment for a YouTube video. Focus on the tension and the stakes. Use active verbs. Show, don't just tell, but keep it concise, under 200 words. And suddenly, instead of facts, it gives me feelings. Protocol 4, the stylist. This is a subtle one that makes a huge difference in how professional your videos sound. A lot of creators try to sound smart. They use big words. They say things like utilize instead of use or commence instead of start. They think it makes them sound authoritative. In reality, it makes the viewer feel stupid. And when the viewer feels stupid or when their brain has to work too hard to process your sentence, they click off. It's called cognitive load. I write my scripts however I want, then I paste sections of it into GPT with the stylist prompt. Rewrite this section to make it punchier and more controversial. Target a reading level of a 10-year-old. Remove all jargon and academic language. Make it sound like a conversation between friends at a bar. I know what you're thinking, 10-year-old, that's too simple. It's not. Most best-selling books are written at an 8th grade level reading. Simplicity is speed is retention. When I run my scripts through this, it changes sentences like he decided to terminate his employment due to dissatisfaction with the management structure to He hated his boss, so he quit. Protocol 5, the analogy game. This is a secret weapon for educational channels. Sometimes you need to explain a complex concept like inflation or the blockchain. If you explain it technically, you lose the audience. You need an analogy. So I use the analogy engine. I need to explain the concept of complex topics to a complete beginner. Give me 3 distinct analogies I can use to explain this: one involving food, one involving sports, and one involving cars. It might say, like, think of inflation like watering down soup. You have the same amount of soup, but because you added too much water, it has less flavor. And boom, you look like a teacher who can simplify anything. Protocol 6, the fluff killer. This is the most painful protocol, but it's necessary. We all love the sound of our own voices. We say the same 3 things in 3 different ways just to fill time. On YouTube, doing that is the death of average view duration. After I finish my draft, I run it through the fluff killer. Paste the script and say, act as a ruthless editor. Rewrite the script to be 30% shorter. Remove all repeated information, filler words, and unnecessary intros. Keep the core message and the tone, but cut the fat. It's humbling to see how much unnecessary text you wrote. It will cut the part like so. In this video I'm going to show you and get straight to the point. Protocol 7, the devil's advocate. When we write the script, we think it's perfect. We only see the arguments that support our point. I want to know where my video is weak before I even upload it. So I paste my argument into GPT and I use devil's advocate prompt. I'm about to publish this video. I want you to roast it. Act as a skeptical viewer in the comments section. Find the holes in my logic. Tell me which parts are boring, which parts are confusing, and what counter arguments I haven't addressed. It will tear you apart. It will say you didn't explain X or this doesn't make any sense, and this is gold because now you can go back and fix those holes. Now a serious working AI is a totally obedient moron. It will do exactly what you tell it to do, even if it's a terrible idea. If you don't know what makes a good title, the AI will give you 20 bad titles just faster. If you don't know what makes a good story structure, the AI will give you a bad story.